Hello everyone and welcome to Creative Design and Supply. Today I had a video that I was going to show you printed pattern flags, garden flags. We had a piece that had a little mark on it, and I actually used some acetone, and it was on the other end of my rag, and as I was rubbing, you can see I did that. And I had got an idea to go ahead and take some 651, make a different design and lay it on there, and then either we could use some cute printed pattern adhesive vinyl and say give thanks, but instead I found this. This is one of our ColorSplash Ultra DTF transfers, and I was going to think about pressing it on to the Oracal 651 and then transferring it onto this. Now I have a lot of different designs that you can do this with. Here are just a few samples, and even this one. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this one, and I'm going to apply it with an iron. Now I just did, oh, there's my give thanks that I had for it. So here's my 651, and I went ahead and I did it on a TikTok to show, and I wanted little bitty letters so that way I could stick it on there. So let's go ahead and we are going to try to apply that, and I'm not going to apply it directly onto here because this has a plastic coating on it. So I'm going to apply it to the 651 and then transfer it, just so I don't mess up anything else. So before I do this, I'm going to go ahead and mark a few places, or I can even fold it. So I can fold it and give it a little bit of a crimp right here and right here. And then I can do the same thing. Just to give me an idea of where my points are. All right. And now this is a heat resistant pad. Okay, so now that I have that lined up, I'm my little prototype heat press craft iron is almost heated up, and then right before I'm going to go ahead and I am going to iron this. That was my iron just telling me it's ready. So I'm going to take a Teflon sheet, because if you don't know, a Teflon sheet is going to make sure that you don't have as many hot spots, and that way you don't get a heat spot on it, and it kind of controls the heat for you. So now I am going to take my little prototype iron, and I am just going to count to 15 and kind of go over it and give it a little bit of firm pressure. Now you don't want to smush it everywhere, you just want to apply it. So okay, so now this is a cold peel. So I'm going to go around the corners one more time just to make sure I don't hear the moving of. Okay, now I'm going to let that cool off, and then we are going to peel the backing off of that, and then I'm going to show you how we are going to transfer that. Okay, so now while this cools off, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to peel this off. And let's see. Oh, it's coming all up. Look at that. All right, I'm going to go over it one more time, just so it doesn't have a smooth. It has that texture just like And it's just real quick. I'm not going to, okay, that's it. And I will tell you, I thought this was a fabulous, now I can feel the grittiness. It's not smooth, so that way it looks perfect. And let's check this out. I was really worried about the transfer having a line in it like you would any other, but it looks great. And I think I'm going to do the half sheet with it. So I'm going to show you how I do that. Instead of taking transfer tape to it, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that I have these lined up. I want to make sure that I'm covering this. So, and I want to make sure this is pretty much level. So now I am just going to this may or may not have been a good idea. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to come up now. You can do the same with whenever you let's see. All right, and then I'm just going to lift up. And there you have a sign with a DTF transfer on it. Now I did move that one over just a little bit, but it's perfectly fine. All right, so if you have any questions, comment below and I would be glad to answer them for you. And as always, have a great day. Thanks.